This, my friends, by the way, welcome back to the Medicus Sports Show. I'm Bo Riles with Bob Koch. This is one of the coolest inventions, and it's called Stretch First, and it will help prevent you from getting injured before you ever tee off. Bob, this is pretty cool.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Bo, it's, and again, when you look at a product and you look at the flexibility in a product, how much easier does it get? I can literally stretch any place.
Right.
At home, on the range before I hit balls, anything, and I can adjust it. I can adjust the tension based on what I'm trying to do,
right.
The exercises I'm trying to perform. It takes me literally 2 minutes to warm up before I hit a golf shot.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like you said, you can pull the cord out, right? Attach it here, just slip it in there, and you can adjust the tension. So whether it's golf, whether it's baseball, basketball, all sports, you can use the Stretch First. The cool thing about golf is you can put it right in your bag, right?
100%. Well, anything, baseball bag, anything
Sure,
like that, right?
Sure.
So when I originally met Tom Royce, he's from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, when he introduced me to the product, Bruce Fleischer was there with me. And of course, we've done a lot with Bruce, right?
Oh boy, this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one.
Exactly. Oh boy, this is going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Because injury is the worst thing. You go down, and you know what? You wanna get your core involved early. That is before you hit a single golf ball. You want everything to be limbered up before you hit a single golf ball. Otherwise, you can get injured, right?
Oh, an injury is the biggest thing. I remember working out one time and not warming up, and I tore my rotator cuff. I've had 3 back surgeries, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I just never stretched the way I should have been stretching before I played rounds or at all.
Well, that's the thing. We run late. I was running late. I lived out in Los Angeles for 15 years. Running late, going to Knollwood Golf Club up in Granada Hills, where John Elway's from, and didn't hit a single golf ball, ran onto the first tee and tore this muscle right here. It took me out of the game for about 7 or 8 months.
And it's painful too.
It's painful. Yes, couldn't touch a club.
So, but what's really great about this, and when Tom talked to me about the product and told me about it, he said, hey, I'm going to just tell you, take it out, warm up with it right before you play golf, and I don't want you to hit any balls. I want you to go to the first tee without hitting any balls. And I did, and you know what? When I warmed up with this, I went to that first tee, it felt like I hit balls.
Isn't that something? Because you were engaging the muscles that you need to engage to swing at a golf ball.
100%.
There we go. Well, look, this is, again, called the Stretch First, aptly named because it allows you to stretch before, even during your round. Let's hear what some other golfers have to say about this amazing invention called the Stretch First. All right, Christina, before you hit the course, you hit balls, but before you do that, you stretch first, right?
I do. Yes, I do.
Take us through your routine with the Stretch First.
Okay. So typically before I start hitting balls, I think it's very important to warm up your body. So what I do, well, first of all, I adjust it to how I want it.
Very nice. So you just pull that out and clip it in the little slot there.
Exactly, that's right.
And this increases or decreases the tension?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes. So I do 2 different exercises. The first one is I get into a lunge position and I turn against the leg that's bent. So I turn against it, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, come back, and I can really feel my core burning. So that means I know I'm getting it warmed up, and I'll do like 3 or 4 or 5 reps.
So the core is the engine to the golf swing. You
Yes.
want to warm up that core, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And this does a really good job of doing that.
Perfect.
So then I'll switch legs and I'll turn against the leg again to do 3, 4 reps, or however many I need to feel warmed up. So I'll do that one, and then the second exercise that I do is I put my arms around my head kind of like this, I can feel the rope kind of resting across my back, and then I'll emulate my golf swing.
Very nice.
And same thing, I'm trying to just really engage the core here and feel it burning. And by the time I'm finished, I feel warmed up, I feel good to go.
You're warmed up and you feel like a lot of people don't believe in muscle memory. I do. You've almost had almost a little training program. You put yourself through.
Yeah, it feels like a wororkout.
You're warming up the core.
Yeah.
It's a good workout as well.
Yes.
But I mean, I was about to ask you, well, why don't you just use a club like everybody else? But you can't adjust the tension on a club, right?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the biggest thing that I like about this. And the rope is really stable. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It doesn't feel like it's going to snap. That's one thing that I don't like about a lot of other tools like this. They kind of feel a little too flimsy and I'm scared of them snapping, and this one feels really durable, really strong. So yeah.
So Christina, you've been using this for quite a while now, right? Yes. So what do you see in the long haul? I mean, how has it performed for you? What does it do? What are the strengths, the weaknesses for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see any weaknesses at all. It's just all positives. Like I said, it's really durable. It's tough. It's adjustable, so if you need the rope to be more tense, there's no issue in that. It's really good for injury prevention because you know that you're warming up your body properly. So yeah, I think overall it's a great product.
That's awesome.
So I love it, yeah.
And if you're running late for your tee time, you can pull it right out of your golf bag on the
Yes.
first tee and you can warm up, right?
Yes, exactly.
To avoid injury.
Yes.
Well, Christina, we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
it
for
goes
having
right
me.
back in your golf bag
It
now, right?
does. It's very easy. You just put it back in.
All right, Christina, we
Zip
appreciate
it
it.
up.
It's the stretch
Thank you.
first, folks. You got to
Yeah.
do it before you work out, and you have
Yeah.
to do it with the stretch first.
Bob and I both agree that stretching before, during, and between rounds is a must for any golfer. And for those reasons, we give the stretch first 2 thumbs up, meaning we'd put it in our bags today.
Well, Bob, they all seem to love the stretch first, especially Christina, an actual professional who uses it before she tees it up and even hits one single golf ball.
I didn't hear one bad comment out there today.
Well, there's nothing more important in a pre-round routine than stretching, right? And the stretch first makes it easy for anyone to do it, and even during the round.
Any age.
Any age. Again, folks, it's the stretch first. There's nothing more important than staying safe and staying healthy, and the stretch first will help you do that before you ever hit the first tee. We recommend it.